Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency and blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, smoking. Look, swearing. So look, you have been warned. So look. Here I come in 3. Look, 2. Here's your last chance. 1. Bang! Welcome, everyone. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome, everyone. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, it is. Look, we got a great one for you today. All right. Oh, and let me just say something. Yo, did everyone see that Saudi Aramco IPO? Daggone. I was just watching Al Jazeera like 2 minutes ago. They said the IPO was at like $1.88 trillion. Shit. All right. Anyways, let's talk crypto talk. Let's talk some crypto talk. So tonight's show, we have Algorand. Oh, Algorand hodlers. This is nice. Algorand and Italy copyright management. So Algorand's going to do some copyright management for Italy. And we're going to talk about that. Yeah, and we're going to talk about South African crypto regulations are coming. We're going to talk about what those are going to be, good or bad. And then, new investment vehicle and a new place. IDEG and Coinbase launch in Asia, Bitcoin Trust, Asia. So Asia is going to get a new investment vehicle. Oh, nails are dirty. Hold on. A new investment vehicle. It's going to be awesome. So let's begin how we begin. Let's go over here. You know what we like to do? We like to do a little refresh. Yes, a little refresh. Look. All right, Bitcoin is at, what's going on here? Bitcoin's at $7,282. And when I left you yesterday, we're at $7,333. So let's just call that a, what is that, $51 drop in price. All right. Look, top 10 of the day, brothers. You know how it goes. It's the usual suspects, brothers. Top 10 of the day. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Tether, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, EOS, Binance Coin, Bitcoin SV, and Stellar. Still holding on the number 10, Stellar. Wow, it's been a couple months now, isn't it? All right. Market moves of the day, brothers. You know the song. Single digits up, single digits down. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's the number 1 hit of 2019. Brought to you by Jay-Z and Beyonce. Single digits up, single digits down. All right. Well, look at you, Mindall. Went all crazy with 44% up. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. 2 single digits up, 2 single digits down. All right. Let us see who lost money today. If you see anything on here you like, go get it because it is on sale. All right. That was a delayed bang right there. Top 10 lose of the day, brothers. Matic Network. Oh, that Matic thing. There's some crazy thing going on about that. One of you guys talked to me about it yesterday in the comments. McFartface or whatever your name is. But his real name is like Simon Jones or something like that. Anyway, he talked about it. Oh, hey, they got crushed. Anyways, look. Top 10 lose of the day, brothers. Matic Network, Educare, FTX Token, Energy, V-Systems, Quant, Centrality, Molecular Future, Ardor, and Electronium. Let's see who made money today, brothers. Oh, delayed bang. Look, top 10 gainers of the day. Mindall, Engine Coin, Digix DAO, Enigma, Silverway, Kyber Network, Zcash, Tezos, Tether, and Fetch.ai. All right, let's look at the total market cap today, brothers. What is that, 198.1? Whoops, all right. Oh, okay. So that's fuck all. All right. So we're at 198.1 today. Yesterday we were at 198.7. So we went down $0.6 billion. All right. Let's look at 24-hour volume of the day. Holy, all the way down to 58. Fuck. I was so all happy when we were at the 100 after Xi Jinping. Remember Xi Jinping said what he said, all crypto, all blockchain, all that. Right? We were at 100 and something in volume. Anyway, we'll get there again. Don't worry about that. I'm just griping. Don't worry about my griping. Look, total volume of the day, brothers, 58.4. All right, so that's not much of a drop. And when I left you yesterday, we were at 60 even, 60.0. So we went down in volume, $1.6 billion in volume. All right, not much to see around here. Just a bunch of bullshit, really. Look, not much. All right, let's get into it. Buy now. Italian Copyright Authority and Algorand develop blockchain ecosystem for copyright management. Bang now. First of all, why this is good is, well, it's an onboarding for Algorand. And then secondly, though, it's for copyright management, right? And so, well, copyrights last a long, long time. So if Italy's going to put, now I'm just talking, okay? This isn't in the article. I'm just talking from sort of a, if I were an analyst, how would I analyze what just happened here, right? And so when I look at it, I say, well, if your blockchain is gonna hold the copyrights of all these artists and everything, well, copyrights last a long, long time. In other words, you're indispensable, right? Do you get it? Yeah, they can't. Well, I guess. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, once it's on the blockchain, like, that's it. It's there. It's immutable. Like, I mean, I guess you could change it. But what I'm just trying to say is, like, these, copyrights last for a long, long time. And so, for Algorand, this is a long-term good onboarding. All right, I think this is just my total, just me talking as a, I don't own any Algorand or anything, but just when I look at this deal right here, it's good because it's also quasi-governmental, right? And we've talked about it here, government contracts, right? Like, once you get a government contract, yeah, it lasts, forever, pretty much, unless there's, government funding cut. But other than that, because nobody wants to change anything, right? No one in the government wants to change stuff and then get in trouble for, oh, you changed that, that's why this fucking up, right? And so that's why government contracts, well, not only are they amazing because of that, but they're amazing because, well, you're guaranteed to get paid. Straight cash, homie, you know what I mean? Once you have a government contract, you're part of the budget. You know what I mean? You're part of the government's budget now, and so you get paid, son. All right, let me get a sip and let's do this. All right, Algorand. Let's check it out. All right. The Italian Society of Authors and Publishers, SIAE, has teamed up with Algorand to develop a new ecosystem for copyright management. Copyright's a big deal. My buddy, that guy, I showed you that guy, Sean. He's into the, like, hip-hop industry and that. Like, copyright's such a big deal. Anyway, whatever, man. But all that kind of stuff, like, if you read all that sort of artistic stuff, right, is all, well, actually, even my logo is copywritten, just copyright. It's huge. It's a big deal, right? You can't have someone stealing your images, stealing your logos, and different stuff, right? Your music, your whatever, your art, stuff like that. So it's a huge deal. Blah, blah, team up with Algorand to develop a new ecosystem for copyright management based on Algorand's recently launched blockchain platform. Bang! So they recently launched it, already got an onboarding. Nice. So SIAE had already started to develop the project with the help of La Sapienza, University of Rome, and consulting company Blockchain Core. SIAE has now decided to focus on the Algorand platform for its by design. I think it means for its design. What? Oh, these fucking websites. To focus on Algorand platform for its public nature and its high performance. I think that's what they're trying to say. Algorand uses a pure proof of stake POS protocol that guarantees decentralization, scalability, and security, making it particularly suitable for handling the swarm of metadata and transactions necessary in copyright management. All right. Swarms of metadata. Both Algorand and SIAE are confident that in the near future, blockchain technology will become the cornerstone of the industry. This collaboration will make it possible to evolve and strengthen copyright management tools and services, ultimately creating new, more open, and accessible products, further improving the efficiency of intermediation activities. All right. So look, Gaetano Blandini, general manager of SIAE, explained the goals of the initiative. To explore the opportunities offered by technology, to imagine a future of solutions that guarantee greater efficiency and transparency to our members. Our collaboration with Algorand is part of a process of synergy and cooperation with major players in the fields of research and innovation, both on a national and on a global scale. Together, we continue to write a story that began 137 years ago and that today embraces the future. Oh, okay. So I guess this SIAE thing has been around for 137 years, and they're trying to say, we've been here for a long time, and now we're going to be part of the future. All right. So look. Professor Silvio McKinley, winner of the Turing Prize and founder of Algorand, also said of the collaboration between technology providers and companies projected into the future, such as SIAE, paves the way to great opportunities for progress towards economic models that promote inclusiveness, transparency, all right, the usual CEO talk, and frictionless transactions. I'm honored by the fact that SIAE selected the blockchain developed by Algorand, making it the backbone of its new initiative. I'll be thrilled to witness the creation of these solutions supported by the performance and features that implemented in Algorand 2.0. Yes, and we are going to bring world peace. Okay, but look, Algorand. There you go, Algorand hodlers. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, there's this copyright authority, I guess, has been around for 137 years. It looks like they chose Algorand to do all the copyright stuff. And copyright stuff, that's a big deal, right? I mean, you all know, right? You can't steal people's art. And, you know, remember last year, so if you're new here, last year I showed the brothers a video of these animals killing each other. Because I used to show that on Forex Factory. So because it's about being an attacker, being a killer in the markets. That's why it wasn't like I was just being crazy and just showing people lions killing zebras. Remember that one lion though? It jumped up in the air and grabbed that zebra. But anyways, yeah, I got in trouble for that from YouTube. I got 3 copyright infringement notices. One from National Geographic's magazine. You know that magazine? Yeah, I got in trouble for that. Also for the song, the artists whose song, because it was put to music, right? I got in trouble for the artist whose song, and then someone else, some other media company, I don't remember. And YouTube said, well, this is your first, cryptocurrency blockchain news, this is your first violation. You can either, they gave me a choice. Like they said, either take it down or allow them to put ads on it, and then the ad money would go to the people who got angry at me, right? Who did the copyright notice against me. So I just said, all right, just put the ads on. Fuck, I don't want to get in trouble. And that's why I haven't put any more of those kind of things on here. I don't want to fuck up my thing on here on YouTube, right? Show you a fucking ad. But yeah, I got in trouble. Like, copyright's a big, super massive deal, right? And around the world and everything. And so, all right, so Algorand, there you go. Algorand hodlers, buy. Good for you. That's just the beginning. I mean, if they do it in Italy, I mean, think about Italy. You know what I mean? Like, think of the industries in Italy that, let me just yap for a second to you. Think about the Italy. I mean, I don't own Algorand, but I'm gonna boost it a little bit here. Look at this. Think of all the industries in Italy, right? Art, fashion, food. Oh, yeah. Like all these high-end cars, all these high-end industries, right? Copyright. Look, just saying. All right, Algorand holders. Bang. Great for you. Bang. Now, look, South Africa Central Bank to reportedly introduce new crypto regulations. All right, so, they're not part of our, they're not part of our list of champion nations, but they're trying. They're trying. So let's see. Let's see if we can see if they're worthy. Actually, I'll tell you right now, they're not worthy. This isn't worthy of the champion list, but look, it's getting somewhere. It's getting closer. All right, let's look at South Africa. The South African Reserve Bank, SARB, the country's central bank, is reportedly going to impose new regulations for the use of digital currencies in a bid to deter users from evading currency controls. All right. As local business-focused publication Business Report reported on December 2nd, SARB's Deputy Governor, Kubin Naidu, said that the new rules will be implemented in the first quarter of 2020, following a 5-year-long series of consultations on the matter. Yo, do you notice? Let me tell you, man. Do you notice how many things are about to get launched in Q1 2020? Right? Like, think of all the things we've been reading about, right? And it's all Q1 2020, Q1 2020. Q1 next year is going to be, we'll see how it's going to be, but I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited about it. Yeah, I'm excited to see, I've been preaching to you guys about, infrastructure, guys. Don't worry, everything's going to be built and all this since last year, right? And it's finally happening, right? It's finally happening. It took an extra year. I thought what's happening now would be happening at Q1 this year, but it took a little while, but everything I told you has come true, right? If you've been watching this channel, everything I told you has come true. And like I said, there's a tsunami on the way. And watch when I read you the next story, It's a slow trickle, but it's all coming together. Finally, it's finally coming together, just like I told you it would. Look, I'm a market killer. Obviously, when you see shit on a Bloomberg terminal, if you're a market person, wow, you know what that means. So it means the big dogs are going to be over here eventually. Naidu's statements followed a decision at First Rand Bank, one of the largest financial institutions in South Africa, to discontinue providing banking services to digital currency exchanges in late November. FNB reportedly blamed regulatory uncertainty for the move. Oh, so South Africa's had some shitty laws. Oh, okay. All right. The blockchain and crypto communities have already responded to the idea of further controls on cryptocurrency. South Africa blockchain development community SA Crypto told Business Report the implications of the SARB clamping down on cryptocurrency use for the purpose of stricter capital controls are far-reaching and alarming. Yeesh. All right, so I guess it's not looking good. It's not looking good for South Africa there. Anyways, everyone always freaks out. Cryptocurrencies have proved to be popular in South Africa, with 10.7% of the country's residents owning crypto. That's interesting, right? 1 in 10 people own crypto there. Right? I think here in America, wasn't it? It was something like 2% or 5%, something like that, right? It definitely wasn't double digits. It wasn't double digits. Yeah. Was it? No, it wasn't double digits. Cryptocurrency, 10% of the country's residents own crypto, which is the highest of any country surveyed. Oh, okay. It says it right there. Sometimes I should read things more instead of yapping to you, because sometimes it just says what I just said. The South African Rand's volatility, which is one of the world's most volatile currencies, you guys know I told you, I trade the South African Rand all the time. Yeah, it's based on gold. Prompting consumers to seek protection for their money. If you open a gold chart and you open a USD, US dollar to South African rand chart, yeah, you'll see the inverse correlation. Yeah. And so that's why, as a Forex trader, when I want to trade gold, I just trade the rand. It's the same as trading gold. Or if I want to trade oil, I trade the Canadian dollar. It's the same as trading oil. Yeah, it's little tricks. They're called commodity dollars. COMDOLLs. COMM dolls. Right? Google COMM dolls. COMDOLLs. Commodity dollars. Yeah, that's how you do it. Right? If you're in the Forex market but you want to trade oil, well, how am I going to trade it? Canadian dollar, fuck stick. There you go. Right? If I want to trade gold, yeah, well, I'm in the Forex market. How do I do that? South African rand, baby. Look, it's a little trick. Insider tips. All right. Back to this crypto stuff. Cross-border payments are a contributing factor of crypto popularity in the country, especially given how remittances are often sent from countries like South Africa to 15 other countries on the continent in what is known as the Southern African Development Community. In August, major South African crypto exchange Luno saw an average daily volume exceeding 80 million South African rand, $5.4 million. Luno saw a significant surge of new customers, reaching a milestone of 3 million wallets across 40 countries on its platform. Marius Reitz, general manager for Africa at Luno, said that this indicated increasing global adoption and reinforces the company's purpose of reimagining a financial system where money is cheaper, faster, and safer with open and equal access to everyone. All right. Look, and then there's brick shit, but who cares about all that? That's a bunch of garbage. So look, South Africa. All right, so what does it say? So it looks like they're going to get a sort of a clamp down, really. I mean, they didn't really say what they're going to do, did they? Right? What are they going to do? The new rules will be implemented. Yeah, they didn't really tell us what the new rules are. You're just telling us, oh, okay, so this part here, currencies have been to deter users from evading currency controls. Anyways, man, so those are new rules coming out in South Africa. We'll flip in. When that stuff comes out, we'll talk about it. Now, bang! IDEG Coinbase custody launched Bitcoin trusts in apparent first for Asia. So, a trust, bang, new investment vehicle. And where are they launching it? Asia. So yesterday we read about Ammon AG giving bringing their futures to all across Europe. Bang! Now we got some trusts going all across. Well, I don't know all across. Let's read. I don't know how much. Let's look. Going across Asia though, so that's nice. That's what we need, guys. That's what we need. I want to hear some stuff from Africa. I want to hear some stuff from South America. Let's go. Let's get these investment vehicles going, brothers. Oh yeah, we need our South African and our African and South American brothers to get on board. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's check it out. All right, one second. All right, look. Digital asset manager IDEG is launching what it claims are Asia's first Bitcoin trusts. So again, it is Bitcoin. But I mean, once you launch a Bitcoin one, well, what's to say you're not going to launch an Ethereum, VeChain, blah, blah, blah one, all those other ones. All right, so the two new funds, and these are the names, Asia Bitcoin Trust 1 and Atlas Mining Trust 1. So those are the two different funds they have. Were officially announced in a press release on December 8th, confirming an earlier disclosure from the firm in Hong Kong in late November. Coinbase Custody will act as the custodian for both trusts. Buy custody with Asia-based. Actually, to tell you the truth, I'm always dissing Coinbase's custody, but I noticed they're custodying a few investment vehicles. I mean, like I said, it ain't, and I don't retract my statement. Coinbase Custody is nothing like backed custody, but still, it's Coinbase Custody is onboarding a bunch of investment vehicles, man. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm impressed. You know what I mean? I'm impressed by whatever they're doing with their custody. They're getting people onboarded. You know what I mean? I'm impressed by their custody. All right. Coinbase Custody will act as custodian for both for both trusts, with Asia-based Profound Trust Company acting as the trustee. The combined size of the trust is $200 million. Bringing old money to a new sector. Yes, bring us that old money, that good old money. Oh, yeah. Look. The first of the two funds, Asia Bitcoin Trust 1, is an actively managed investment vehicle, and as such, is being pitched by the firm as a contrast to Grayscale's flagship Bitcoin Trust, which has seen consistent year-on-year appreciation, outstripping many traditional investments. Whereas Grayscale's trust is passively managed, IDEG is setting its approach apart from that of its predecessor, as the firm's CEO Kevin Yang states. As the investment manager of the trust, IDEG will apply a range of, I'm going to talk to you about this, but let me just read this first. IDEG will apply a range of hedging and arbitrage strategies, in order to gain more Bitcoin for the investors, and meanwhile effectively control the risk of downside. So that's an actively managed fund. And so what it is like, a fund can be active managed or passively managed. In other words, like your 401, all right, let me look at a 401k, right? A 401k, if it's passively managed, it means it just has the stuff in it. All right? So meaning if you have, say, tech-heavy 401k at work, right? Right? They have these tech-heavy. I mean, when I was a kid, they did. Right? So it would have Facebook, Uber, Apple, Microsoft in it, right? Say those four. And all they would do is they buy those stocks and hodl it. That's it. So it's passive. They just hodl it, and whatever happens with those different shares inside happens. You know, that's it. Now, an actively managed fund, well, the guy is actually trading the stuff in your fund, right? So say that same tech fund, yeah, well, maybe he sells some Microsoft, buys Uber, right? Buys some Facebook, sells some Apple, you know, like there's actual trader. There you go. There's an actual trader behind your fund. And so your fund goes up and down in value based on what that guy does, right? You can dispute whether you like it active or passive, you know, but the point of an actively traded fund is that technically what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to make more money for you than if you just had a passive fund, which just kind of slowly goes up as the market goes up, right? By this guy actively trading, he's grabbing all the gains for you, right? And so your fund is growing faster. All right. So IDEG is aiming to further. Oh, and so that's what the IDEG one is. The IDEG is actively managed, right? That's what it says here. Right? Whereas Grayscale was passively managed, IDEG is setting a approach apart for the predecessor. They're going to do an actively, where did it said it, didn't it? Yeah, there it is an actively managed investment vehicle. But, I mean, actually, I don't really give a fuck if it's active or passive, but just investment vehicle. Thank you. A new one. We need all of them we can get. Look, all right. IDEG is aiming to further drive traditional investors to include crypto in their allocation strategies by offering a second trust that enables investors to share in the profit generated by IDEG's mining business. So These guys mine crypto, and they're going to come out with a fund based on their mining. Like like I told you, a fund, you can put anything in a fund. You could put your neighbor's dog in a fund if you wanted to. Seriously. I mean, no one would invest in it, but you could. That's how. Anyway, let's stop being stupid. In his statement, but you could. Like, seriously, you really could. If you wanted to gamble, like, if you wanted to make a derivatives contract on your neighbor's dog and be like, all right, I'm going to bet that this dog lives 5 years. You could sell calls on that, right? And sell puts on it that he'll die before 5 years. Yeah. And look, if people invested in it, that's it. All right, guys. Oh, hey, I'm telling you, you guys don't know the markets, baby. You could make it. Have you ever guys ever, I want you to watch the movie The Big Short. Okay? The Big Short. And that's about the housing market crash. And you see what that guy is doing in there. He's going around from bank to bank, getting them to make him an investment vehicle. Yeah, right? And you see how the banksters are laughing at him. They're like, oh my gosh, this guy's an idiot. And so they make him the investment vehicle. Yeah, and then in the end, he wins, right? Because the housing market did crash. He knew, right? So he went around getting investment vehicles made, and the banksters were like, yeah, all right, I'll take your money, you fucking moron. Yeah, well, who was the moron afterwards? He won, right? Watch that movie, The Big Short. But what I want you to watch it for is not just the housing market crash, which was a huge thing, obviously, but that's how it really works. These big guys, they make investment vehicles for anything. Anything. I'm telling you, anything. Like, they can make investment vehicles about, how long the war in Syria is going to last. Yeah, do you know that? Yeah, motherfuckers can do that. As long as the bank says, okay, fine. And, I mean, but you wouldn't do it because no one would invest in it. But I'm just saying you can, right? And that's what The Big Short is about. That's the beauty of that movie there. It shows you private firms going and making investment vehicles. Sure, it's all about the housing crash. But look at what that guy is doing. He's going from bank to bank, getting them to securitize, make him his own private security. And that's the shadow banking market, right? And a derivative. It's also a derivative. He was getting them to make a shadow banking derivative contract for him. Yeah, and then he won, right? There we go. So, why am I telling you that about IDEG? Oh, just how, yeah, these guys are going to make a trust with their mining business. Anything you want, as long as if people want to invest in it, they can, people can do whatever they want with their money. So anyways, so you get that. In his statement, hold on. Yeah, The Big Short. That's a great financial movie. That shows you the insides of how it really works. These guys get custom-made securities built for them, right? Especially in the derivatives market. There are $100 billion derivatives out there that say only two guys trade. I mean, you want to talk about illiquid. There ain't no liquidity in those shits. But they build them and make money off them big time. And that's why that's why if the derivatives market crashes, yeah, there's no liquidity there. If it crashes, all right, well, that's the end of the global economy, fuckstick. Like the end, for real. You can't bail out the derivatives market holds. One of you asked me about that the other day, about the derivatives market. You said to me, Shomari, I hope the derivatives market crashes. And I told you, brother, you do not wish that. And you don't. Because if the derivatives market crashes, there is no bailing it out. Yeah, too big to fail, all that talk that we had during the housing crash. Yeah, we were on the edge, this close to a global financial meltdown. This close to a Great Depression. But we figured it out and we got them bailed out. Yeah, if the derivatives market crashes, there is no bailing it out. The derivatives market holds over 100 times more money than all of Earth. Yeah. If we were to bail it out, we would have to print so much money. You would have to drive a U-Haul truck. You would have to drive a truck to the store to buy a loaf of bread. A truck with money, piled with money to buy a loaf of bread. Like, remember in the olden days in Germany, before World War II, right? Their economy was so shit. Yeah, people had to go to the corner store with wheelbarrows of money. Yeah, because the Deutschmark was just complete garbage. Well, if the derivatives market ever crashes, that's what your life would be like. Yeah, you would have to fill your car with American dollars and yeah, for a loaf of bread and a thing of milk. All right, man, let's not talk about that. That's the real spooky stuff. Yeah, you motherfuckers always talking to me about scary stuff. Shomari, oh, the repo market, oh, we're printing money. You think that's printing money? Yeah, well, if the derivatives market crashes, you'll see what printing money is all about, fuckstick. Look. You just saw it during the housing crash. I don't know what the fuck you guys are crying about now. Look, in a statement, IDEG founder, Raymond Wan, claimed that the firm is seeing solid return ratios on its mining activities because of its focus on CAPEX, OPEX, operational, and risk management strategies, as well as its capacity to invest in hardware and infrastructure. Individual miners, and this is what he says, individual miners are dropping out because institutional miners like us can improve in almost every aspect. And that's the thing, right? I don't like hearing that part. In other words, what he just said right there is, yeah, if you're a small-time guy, we're going to crush you, right? Individual miners are dropping out because institutional miners like us can improve in almost every aspect, right? The big dogs, I mean, you know how life goes. Yeah, the individual miners are dropping out. And the big dogs are coming in now. Look, U.S. presidents, as reported, Grayscale's highly successful Bitcoin trust, GBTC, we talked about that here, has recently filed a Form 10 with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission in a bid to become the first crypto fund to report to the regulator. So they want to become the first trust in America. Hold on. If approved, this would designate the fund as an SEC reporting company and require it to register its shares under the country's Exchange Act. Ostensibly, given that many institutions hinder investors from considering trusts that lack SEC approval, oh, I see. Grayscale's eligible investor base could widen considerably should the filing be successful. And so that's the truth. And that's what I've been telling you guys. You know, I know you guys watch the movies and it looks like, you know, Wall Street, these guys are just cowboys and all that. It's not like that. They are regulated up the ass. And they have to follow so much stuff you wouldn't believe. I know Wolf of Wall Street, like those guys, you know, they were selling penny stocks to suckers, right? I mean, let's get real what they were doing. But in real life, it's not like that. And so that's what they're saying here is Grayscale already has their Bitcoin trust, but now they're going to be SEC approved. And that will allow institutional investors, right? Because that's what's been hindering them from considering trusts because of the lack of SEC approval. And so, like I told you, like, they're not allowed to come by this stuff. That's why, you know, Shomari, man, you know, fucking VeChain got the Walmart thing. I know, but these guys aren't allowed to come by VeChain yet. It's not regulated yet. You know, and so that's the importance of regulation, and that's why we talk about that so much here. And so that's why Grayscale, they're about to get regulated so that they can offer their trust now to proper institutional investors, right? All right. Grayscale's eligible investor base could widen considerably should the filing be successful. So should they get the SEC approval. As Cointelegraph reported in September, another U.S.-based investment management firm, VanEck, has also launched its own Bitcoin trust, but gained relatively low traction in the first week of its operations. All right, but we're not here for the American stuff. We're here for Asia. IDEG and Coinbase are going to launch some Bitcoin trusts in Asia. Where in Asia? What countries did they say? Launching what it claims are Asia's first. Asia, Bitcoin, and Atlas. They don't tell us the countries they're going to launch in, though, do they? Do they? Nah. That's what I don't like about these crypto sites, man. Like if this were a Wall Street Journal, you know, the news I normally read, yeah, it would tell you what country, how much, and all this and all that. It's bullshit. Anyways, but luck. So somewhere in Asia, there's going to be a new Bitcoin trust. Bang, new investment vehicle. Bang, institutional grade. Bang, that's what we need. Bang. All right, look. Bang, look. Casual crypto guy. We talking about, homeboy? Holding XRP, VET, and a few others. Love the XRP community and can't wait to meet everyone on the moon someday. Well. Look, unless you get some banks, you'll be waiting a long time, casual crypto guy. But if you're an XRP holder, only thing you better ask yourself is, where are the banks? Where are the banks? No banks? Yeesh. But he's building an ecosystem. Garling Health is building an ecosystem. Yeah, well, without banks, it doesn't generate revenue. Without revenue generation, it doesn't mean shit, homeboy. Look. DP Entertainment, love you, brother, see you, brother. Bye. Pop Haywood. Love you, brother, see you, brother. Bye. Oh, and Poppy, some guy asked some Tron question on my comments yesterday. I told him to ask you. I don't know if he knows who you are or whatever, but maybe you want to answer him. He said, how do you make money with BTT when you're in America? So maybe just answer that guy. Just answer that guy so he knows. Because I told him, I don't know, man. I'm not a Tron master. I just leave my shit on Tron scan, and that's that. Look, Poppy. What's Poppy saying, though? Oh, yeah. Without multisig, there will not be institutional investors. Exactly, fuck sticks. Without multisig is now live on Tron scan. If you need help using it, oh, shit. So I got to go learn how to use multisig? Fuck. Anyway, whatever. BitGo, we're ready for your institutional grade support. Bang. So multisig on Tron scan. Nice. You know, multi-signature. That's institutional grade stuff. Look. Let's see what they are. We got a whole bunch of suspects here. Look. Rob Ert. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Bitcoin Kong. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Bren C. Spy Lady. Love you, lady. See you, lady. Bye. Ben M. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Samara Boss. See you, brother. Bye. Oh, look at this son of a bitch right here. Look at this son of a bitch. Look. Son of a bitch. Look. Bye. Look. Bye. Look. Bye. Got you, wrong guys. Got you. Can't escape. Bang. All right. Yes, true killer. Look. Kong. Oh, there's Fat Man. Look. What we talk about tonight. Let's get some Fat Man talk. Look. Algorand and Italy. They're going to do a copyright thing. So if you're an Algorand holder, get ready because your shit's going to look like boom. Look. IDEG and Coinbase, Law and H and Bitcoin Trust. Boom. Look, brothers, I read to you about Europe yesterday. Boom. And look, the crypto market's finally coming around to what I told you. So here we go. Bang. Boom. All right. Just love me some Fat Man. Look. Oh, look at this shit. Eamon. So this is what we're talking about. Eamon AG. These are these guys right here. Right? Remember we were talking about them yesterday, right? Yeah, they're the guys who are launching they got the Swedish ETP approval that allows them to launch the ETPs across Europe. So cool. They liked something someone said. CB News, just in Swiss startup Imagini, one's a regular. Oh, so they like someone. All right, so, hey, man, love you, brother. See you, brother. Plural. Bye. All right. Look, Minion, what are you talking about? Chinese President Xi Jinping, Saturday, signed an order to announce that the first cryptography law will come into effect on January 1st, 2020. But, told you, man, January next year, we're going to see some wild stuff. Man, I can't wait. I mean, next year, it's only about 20 days away. Look. We got Papa Doc, love you, brother, see you, brother. But Magic Seed. What's Magic Seed talking about? Magic Seed is physical products that help you save your crypto from thieves. All right. Bye. CB News. Oh, we talked about this, the IOTA thing yesterday. All right. Oh, well, there's Sweetie. Let me give her one quick bang. Look, Sweetie. Yes. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Bye. All right. Where you at, Sweetie? You haven't talked to me for a while now in the private comments. Look. Let's have a little chit-chat. Look. Bye. Look. Bye. Yes. So, all right, brothers. So we had a great show for you today. Algorand and Italy copyright management. So, yeah, man, copyright's a huge, big deal across, all these, all that kind of artistic stuff. And so, yeah, man, good for Algorand. And it said what? The company was there for, or the association, the copyright thing was there for, what did it say? Like 100 and, I don't remember. What was it? Like 93 years or something weird like that, right? So Algorand, bye. Good for you. And then South Africa crypto regs are coming. So, I don't know. They really didn't explain anything there. I just didn't really explain anything. It just said, all right, they're coming. And they didn't like the whole, what was that part? We read that one little part, like money laundering. Not money laundering. Anyway, just getting around economic controls. Whatever, man. So we're going to just see how they come. But South Africa is coming with regulations, and that's what matters. And then finally, IDEG and Coinbase launch Asia BTC Trust. Buy a new investment vehicle, a trust, and some new territory, Asia. We read about Europe yesterday. And so this is beautiful. Something going into Asia. We need them all. We need everything. And again, this story didn't tell us which Asian countries. They just said Asia. Well, which? But look, man, at least they're going in there. Now we want to hear from Africa. Bang! We want to hear our South American brothers. Bang! Let's go. Let's get some crypto. Let's get some investment vehicles up in your country. So look, let's chill and kill. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Subscribe below. Press the bell. You get automatic notification when I do the show, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Look, my name's Shomari Clarke. Love talking money, love talking crypto. This is the favorite time of my day. So, thank you for having me in your home. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So subscribe below and press the bell. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. My name's Shomari Clarke. Boom. I'm always on duty. Daggone right. Gonna get this money, motherfuckers. Look. Over and out.